I'm sorry, but I just had to make a video about this. This your motherfucking boy, King No Uncensored. Oh boy, Complex ranks the top 100 hottest rappers in the game right now. They're talking 2026. So let's read, y'all. Reading is fundamental. J. Cole at number 1. You lost me there, buddy. He's top 10. He's top 10, but number 1 overall. I mean, I can understand the ranking due to the fact that he did drop an album and he sold a lot of records. I don't think that album is good enough to garner the number 1 spot, but he's an MVP candidate for sure. But I just felt like the fall off was mid. That's just me. but I'm not mad at Cole being number 1. Drake at number 2. How? Drake shouldn't even be on this list. He's not even a rapper. He's a pop artist. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. But however, if he was a rapper, he'd be top 10 also. You know, despite Kendrick Lamar making Drake look like Martin after he fought Tommy Hearns, you know, he's still alive, even though he's in a vegetative state. And Drake been doing the Ben 10 for the last year and a half. The shivering and shaking on the pavement. Drake being over Kendrick Lamar in 2026 is hilarious. Hell no. We know that Kendrick Lamar is still the hottest rapper in the game. Despite him not releasing any music in 2026. You know, 2024, 2025, Kendrick Lamar. And where the fuck is Future at? We'll get to that. But Kendrick being at 3 is laughable when y'all know he number 1. Stop playing. Now, NBA Youngboy, I understand. We're talking about hottest, not the best. So I completely understand Youngboy being number 4 because he's for the people that are 20 and younger. I would rank him in the top 15. They're talking about hot, not best. But regardless, I still think Dot is number 1. No doubt. And I'd put Cole somewhere in that top 10. Yeet at 5. I never understood the hype behind this guy. He's hot, but again, I think that's another rapper that... Okay, so Don Toliver at 6. Don Toliver's not a rapper. I don't know. This is the thing. I don't think he's a rapper. I think he is, you know, the Grammys call what Don Toliver does melodic rap. But I never thought of Don as a rapper because he's not an MC. He's not a traditional rapper. I love Don Toliver. Love his music. He's dope as fuck. And if I was to put Don Toliver on the rap list, shit, he'd probably be top 5 easily. If we're speaking of hot, he's hot as fuck. He's hot as fish grease. But he's not he's a R&B / pop artist to me. That's just my personal opinion. Travis Scott at 7. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Travis ain't been hot in a minute. I wouldn't put him in the top 10 right now. He'd be top 25, somewhere dangling around 24, 25 type shit. This was the one that made me do this video. Jay-Z at 8 in 2026. He hasn't dropped a verse since 2024, I don't think, right? Wasn't his last verse God did? Like, Jay-Z in 2026, number 8? What has he done? He hasn't done anything. Jay-Z ain't been hot since 2022. If you want to keep it 100 and funky, like, come on. Kanye at 9. I agree with this. I agree with this position for Kanye. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not mad at that. Baby Keem at 10, that's not bad. Even though I think he's a little bit higher, but yeah, Keem up there. Keem hot than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Keem, you know, Keem is what I call like a tweener. He for the young niggas and the older niggas since, you know, Kendrick brought him into the game, so he got those two generations of people supporting him. Cardi B at 11, yeah, that's about right. Only because somebody, you know, she doesn't write her shit. That's the only reason why I would rank her 11th. If she wrote her shit, nigga, Cardi would be top 3. Not gonna lie. Cardi is definitely the best female right now as far as like popularity and hotness. Because this is about hot. This isn't about who the best rapper. Lil Uzi Vert at 12, I got no problems with this. Future at 13 is ridiculous. Future is definitely higher than 13. That's bullshit. Future's top 10. Maybe top 5 hottest. We talk about hot? Yeah, I think Future probably is top 5 at 5. Yeah, I would probably rank Future 5 or 6. Who the fuck is SD Kid? Definitely probably 20 and younger generation for sure. Never heard a song from this guy. How is he on the list? Pooh Shiesty at 15. This is pretty good. I can't knock it. I can't knock the position of Pooh Shiesty. Playboy Carti at 16 is laughable, in my opinion. I think he should be in the top 10. You know, Music, I guess it was called I Am Music album. It was pretty decent for him. Because I'm not a big fan of Playboy Carti, but some songs on his last album was solid. But he should be higher than 16. I think he should be closer to the top 10. If not, top 10 at 10, maybe, if that. A$AP Rocky at 17, I got no issues with that. I got no issues. Tyler, the Creator, at 18 is ridiculous. Tyler's top 10. There's no doubt in my mind. Tyler, the Creator, is top 10. Y'all niggas tripping. That motherfucker dropped 2 back-to-back. Matter of fact, I think he dropped 3 back-to-back flame emojis, especially like Call Me If You Lost is probably teetering around borderline classic, if not that. Chromacopia is close to classic, if not that. His last project was pretty decent. I wouldn't call that one a classic, but it was a good album, though. Definitely a good album. But yeah, Tyler is top 10 hot. Gunna, yeah, 19 is perfect. Doechii at 20, I think she's a little bit hotter than 20. She's top 15. Maybe top 10. But she's top 15. Yeah, this list is fucked up. I'm not even going to hold you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Gunna at... Let's see. I see Doechii at 20. T.I. at 21. I'm going to be honest with you. He should be a little bit higher. Yeah, Tip been killing shit. Now, T.I. been hot. Yeah, T.I. would be in the top 20 for me. 21 Savage at 22. Wow. I think this is accurate. Not gonna lie, he fell off hard. Because The American Dream, I believe that was his last album. That album was really, really good. In my opinion. I think that album was dope. And from him to go to from American Dream to What Happened to the Streets, it's a hell of a downfall. And I think that just goes to show that his time is up in the rap game. He's not going to do the numbers that he used to do. Lotto. That's funny that they have Lotto below him. Latto's hotter than 21 Savage. Let's just get that clear. She's top 20. She's top 20. Rod Wave at 24 is perfect. You know? That's another annoying ass fan base. Rod Wave. Like, people, excuse me, like, I don't know how he sells as much as he sells. All of his music is depressing. Like, nah. We good. I'm good over here. That shit will never get reviewed or played or nothing. No. Lil Yachty at 25. He should be way lower than 25. What has he released over the last couple of years that got him hot? Ken Carson is a name that I hear a lot, but I never hear, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't, you know, I'm just not interested. That's just me. Sexy Red at 27. That's about right. That is about right. I mean, honestly, I don't know how she's lasted this long. I'm like, I guess corporate America got money to waste. That's the thing that I can think of. Corporate America got some money to throw around to stereotype black women. I'm not sure if Sexy Red knows this, but they're using her to mock black women. That's just a fact. That's what corporate America thinks about women. So they're going to push this image onto black women and influence black women to act like her. Influence the people that don't, you know, that want to be other people, basically. Big X the Plug at 28. I think Big X the Plug should be higher. I don't listen to him. I don't review his stuff. I've heard a few songs of his. And I've seen him chart a lot. So I think he's much hotter than the number 28 spot. He's hotter than some of this half of this list. He's definitely hotter than Gunna and fucking ESD the Kid, whatever the fuck that dude's name is. He's definitely hotter than him. So yeah, I think Big X the Plug should be in the top 20. My thoughts. Lil Baby at 29, that's accurate. What a downfall. Like, dude went from the hottest nigga in the game to number 29. You know, some of these Complex actually got right. Some of this. It's just that top 10. This just that top 10 is laughable. That's just my issue. Is like the top niggas should be definitely be shuffled. But some of this shit they're accurate on. Lil Baby at 29 is accurate. 30 the Baby, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Pop that thing alone. Dude is top 20. Maybe top 25 at the lowest. But he's teetering around that 20 to 22 range. You know, the Baby got himself back hot again. You know, because he was almost canceled. You know, he was almost up out of here. I had labeled him like fell off at one point. But he came back with a pretty decent album for the Baby's skill level. And yeah, man, he hotter than number 30. Central C at 31, he should be much lower. Like, Central C is garbage. We go ba for ban. M for M for M. That shit is garbage. Garbage. I ain't gonna lie. Doggy Bone Cheeks. He'd probably be around that 80 to 100 range for me. G Herbo at 32, that's accurate. Glorilla is hotter than 33. Big Glow has put Memphis on her back. Like, 33 is an insult. Glorilla is top 20. Maybe top 15 hottest rappers in the game. Pusha T at 34 is laughable. This man, him and his brother, bro. Him and his brother killed the game last year. These dudes won their first Grammy. They put out a classic album. Pusha T should be like top 10 to 15 range, in my opinion. Young Thug at 35, perfect spot for him because he fell off too. He was hot. He was one of them top 3, top 5 hottest rappers in the game at one point. Jid at 36 is an insult. Jid's top 15. Maybe top 10, in my opinion. I feel like Jid is completely underrated. Hands down. He's underrated as hell. I think he might be top 10 to 15. That range. Max B at 37, that's cool. Who the fuck is Fake Mink? I don't know who that is. Destroy Lonely, never heard of him. Netspin, never heard of him. Malice at 41, respect. That's cool. I don't think Malice is hotter than Megan Thee Stallion, though. That's just me. But I get why Megan is ranked low. Because her last project didn't do that well, even though it had a top 5 debut. But I think Megan is around the top 30 range myself. Isaiah is dropping a new album this year. But hottest rappers in the game, I would have waited until his album came out. Zay ain't. I don't think Zay top 100 hottest rappers in the world right now. And that's not a shot. He just ain't been around in about 4 years. And then he had that controversy. But we'll leave that alone. Lil Tecca? Dog is a one-hit wonder. He's not hot. That nigga ain't been hot in 5-6 years. So, am I expected to see Juice WRLD on this list then? Doja Cat at 45 is ridiculous. She is definitely top 30. Dave, I've heard that name but never heard his music, so I can't judge. Shay, like, is we talking about Detroit Shay or this a different Shay? Let me know in the comments. Osama Son, never heard of the guy. French Montana at 49. I think he should be a little bit higher. I think he should be top 40 minimum. I think he's around that 30 to 40 range. Him and Max B should be right next to each other. That's just me. Chief Keef. What the fuck has Chief Keef dropped over the last 4 or 5 years? I ain't heard nothing from that guy. Boss Man D-Lo at 51. I'm not a Boss Man D-Lo fan. By no means. But dude is top 25 hottest right now. He could be teetering around 20 to 25. But he's hot as fish grease right now. Dude hot. I may make fun of him and shit like that for having the same flow. But dog, number 51? Nah, bruh. Dude top 25. Top 20-ish. 20 to 25. Kodak Black at 52, that's about right. Ice Spice at number 53. Outside of getting slapped at McDonald's and Big Guy, like, what has she done? Like, I would rank her right at number 100. Shorty 15 minutes of fame is almost over, thank God. Denzel Curry at 54, that's cool. Who the fuck is Pluto? Who is Xavier So Based? Who the fuck is Headband? Earl Sweatshirt at 58. I think he released an album a year and a half ago. I don't know if I would rank him at all. Jack Harlow at 59. That's about right. You know, the the Neo Soul Harlow thing definitely knocked him down. I believe at some point that Jack Harlow was in that top 20. At some point he was, but that Neo Soul bullshit that he just dropped, trying to be Jack Harlow's soul child, that wasn't it. Yeah. Nino Paid. I think I may have heard of this motherfucker. I think I might have heard of Nino Paid. I don't know. Juvenile at 61. I think he's a little bit hotter than 61. He's top 50. Gucci Mane at 62. That's about right. Rick Ross at 63. He'd be much lower to me. Rick Ross is not hot. He hasn't been hot in a long time. His music is okay, but come on. Lil Wayne at 64. That's about right. That's about right. Moneybagg Yo at 65. Jesus. I would have thought he'd probably still be in the 50s, but okay, I'm not mad at that. YFN Lucci at 66. Okay. Sa Baby, I've heard of this guy, but I've only heard him once, and I wasn't impressed. Too Hollis, never heard of him. Nas at 69 is disrespectful. Nas and Primo put out a very hot album this year. It's pretty good, and Nas has been very consistent with the music. Nas should be in that 30 range, maybe close to top 25, in my personal opinion. But Nas at 69 is crazy. Red Rose White Cillin at 70. Yep, that's about right. Rio the Young OG, I could see that at 71. Larry June at 72. Here's the thing. I don't like Larry June. His music is whack. His songs are whack. His ad-libs are whack. But he's hotter than 72. He's top 50 hottest niggas in the game. I gotta give him that. Even though I don't think very highly of his music, he's got a strong fan base. Larry June is top 50 hottest. Come on. He's hotter than weak-ass Lil Tecca and these Destroy Lonelys and Fake Minks and all this shit. I've never heard of none of these niggas. Larry June at 72 is fucked up. And I don't like Larry June's music. But I know he hotter than 72. Freddie Gibbs at 73 is a complete spit in the face to hip-hop as a whole. Freddie Gibbs is top 10 hot. What are y'all talking about? Freddie Gibbs has been consistent. He's top 10. Easily top 10 hottest rappers in the game. He honestly should be like number 2, in my personal opinion. I think that it should be Kendrick and Freddie Gibbs at 1 and 2. That's just my thoughts. Yeah, but Freddie Gibbs at 73 is comical. Larry June's not hotter than Freddie Gibbs. You out of your fucking mind. Young Miami at 74. No, she wouldn't make my list. Fuck out of here. Cash Cobain at 75. I would have thought he would have been a little bit higher on this list. Maybe in the top 60. Snoop Dogg at 76. Nah, he a little bit higher than that. He top 50. Snoop been consistently releasing music. It's just that some of it is up and down. Some of it is good. Some of it is bad. That new Snoop is hot, though. That new Snoop is dope, though. Yeah, but Snoop top 50. Key Glock at 77. I think he should be much higher than that. He's top 40. Key Glock's hot. You know, but Key Glock is a guy that releases dope-ass singles, but his albums be trash as fuck. That's just my thoughts about Key Glock, but he's hotter than 77. Who the fuck is Chucky? Why is Kevin Gates on the list? Kevin Gates ain't been hot in about a decade. But, yeah, he hasn't been hot since 2015. Let's just be honest. NLE Choppa, yeah, 80's about right. EPK J-Bo, never heard of him. Lucky, never heard of him, even though he's talking about he could compete with Drake on change that date, boy, type shit. Zeddy Will, heard of him, but never heard him. BK the Ruler, who? Meek Mill at 85, damn. Meek is top 70, come on. Benny the Butcher at 86 is laughable. Benny's top 10. I get that Benny the Butcher isn't a commercial rapper, but if we talk about hot rappers, Benny is in that top 10. Hands down. Westside Gunn is top 20. Easily. Maybe top 15. Benny and Westside, them Griselda niggas is in that top 20 hottest rapper conversation. You out of your mind. Danny Brown at 88. Cool. Offset at 89. I know Offset fell off, but he ain't fall off that fucking bad. He's top 60. Conway the Machine at 90. Conway the Machine is probably a top 5 best rapper right now, but top 20 hot. He's top 20 hot. Young Nutty at 91. He a little bit better than 91. I would put him in the 70s. Russ at 92, that's about right. 42 Doug at 93 is completely disrespectful. I think 42 Doug is top 50. He's top 50. Come on, guys. Vez, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, that's about right. Who the fuck is Trim? Bunna B at 96, okay. Molly Santana, who? Too Slimy, who? Flo Milli at 99 is disrespectful too. Like, she had her biggest hit a year and a half ago. Shorty should be top 60. Jesus. LaRussell at 100. Despite his controversy, LaRussell is top 40. Maybe even top 35, in my opinion. If we talking about hot. Controversy aside, LaRussell. And where the fuck is Akeem Ali? Akeem Ali is on this list. He's top 40, top 35, around in that range too. Akeem Ali is missing. Like, no Wale, who just dropped. Wale's missing, and Meek Mill's on the list. Meek Mill's not hotter than Wale is. So that's some bullshit. If I were to grade this list, I'd give it a D+. It's a D+. You got some decent choices and some decent spots, but this list is trash. Complex fell off about 15 years ago. I'm only doing this video because I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Where's Jeezy? Jeezy should be on this list, in my opinion. I don't know where I would exactly rank him, but first of all, I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I don't think there is 25 hot rappers right now. I think it's 20. But this is what Complex thinks is hot. Complex should have been out of business a long time ago when Wale was cussing y'all out. Y'all ain't include Wale on this list. I know he's going to blow up y'all build. Man, that shit is funny. This whole list is comical. Putting Jay-Z at 8 is wild. But yeah, I guess this is Kingknown Uncensored. What do y'all think?